Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, and I'm your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 7-day-a-week, 7 Minutes of Wisdom podcast. This is day 328 of our trek. Yesterday and today, we are hiking on a difficult trail that is precarious to navigate as we learn how to be comfortable with discomfort. Thank you for coming along with me each day as we add to our wisdom. Discomfort is part of our lives on a daily basis. We are faced with decisions and circumstances that we would just prefer not to have to deal with. Ignoring those times is not a real solution, so we need to acknowledge that it is part of life and make the conscious choice of being prepared. Learning how to be comfortable with the inevitable discomforts of life will help us to gain wisdom, insight, and understanding in our lives. Every day presents us with new opportunities to learn, to laugh, to love, and to make an impact on the lives of others that will last for an eternity. While some of our daily treks are part of a multi-part series like yesterday and today, you can join us at any time and start along with us from that point on. If you would like to listen to any of the past episodes of Wisdom Trek, go to wisdom-trek.com to listen to them and to read the daily journal, which includes a lot of pictures. You can also subscribe to Wisdom Trek at iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. It has been a steady week of work for us as we are staying focused on the most crucial tasks and realizing that we can't complete everything today. But if it is important, it'll still be here tomorrow. This may bring us some discomfort, which is why we are continuing on our trail today as we explore learning to be comfortable with discomfort. Yesterday we focused on the many times that we try to avoid discomfort. We came to the conclusion that if we do avoid it long term, that the consequences will bring us much more discomfort. You may also miss the opportunity of making an impact on the lives of others. So today, let's move on and explore mastering discomfort. The way to master discomfort is to do it comfortably. That might sound contradictory, but it is not. If you're afraid of discomfort and you try to beat discomfort with really grueling activities, you probably will give up and fail, and then go back to your own comfort zone. So here are 5 ways to slowly become comfortable with discomfort. First, pick something that's not too hard for you. Take time for daily prayer and meditation, for example. Now that's not real hard. You do need to set time aside where you will not be interrupted. A time to relax and enjoy. Relax and allow this time to be a time of reflection. Try to be conscious of your thoughts and don't allow them to wander. Now this may bring some discomfort initially. Second, just do a little. You don't have to start out by doing 30 minutes of something if you're not used to doing it. Just a few minutes each day. Just get started. Number 3. Push out of your comfort zone just a little bit. Let's use an example of exercising. Now, if you're not used to walking, start with walking around the block once each day for a week. The next week, walk around the block 1 time and then add an additional 100 yards. Each week, push yourself just a little bit more than you're comfortable with. Soon you will be comfortable with the times that you were discomforted before. Push yourself a little bit more each week. Number 4, watch for discomfort. Watch yourself as you get a bit uncomfortable. Are you starting to complain, even if it's just to yourself? Are you looking for ways to avoid it? Are you coming up with excuses? That is when you need to push yourself just a little bit more. And number 5, smile. This is not trivial advice. If you can smile while you're uncomfortable, you can learn to be happy in discomfort. It'll trick your mind into think that you're actually starting to enjoy it. It may take a little bit of practice, but your attitude will change if you have a smile on your face. Repeat this practice daily. It will seem strange at first, and perhaps even difficult, but soon your comfort zone will expand. If you practice smiling while you're in discomfort and with different activities, your comfort zone will expand to include those times of discomfort. Little by little, become the person that you were destined to be with your God-given talents and abilities. Let me ask you this question. Are you the master of your discomfort, or is it the master of you? Once you've learned to master your discomfort, here are 10 areas that you can learn to be comfortable with discomfort. Number 1 is procrastination. We procrastinate when we want to avoid something that we're not comfortable with. But if you can learn to stay on task, even if it's not comfortable, you can master procrastination. 2 is to exercise. We avoid exercise because we're not comfortable. We need to expand our comfort zone little by little. As an example, add 1 or 2 sit-ups, push-ups, or leg lifts to your total each week. We can make exercise something that we're comfortable with after a little bit of repetition. Number 3 is writing. If you want to write but you've always put it off, that's because writing is often difficult, or certainly less comfortable than checking email or social networks. Start with writing 1 paragraph a day. Then expand it as you go on to gain more comfort each day. Stay with the discomfort and you'll soon be writing volumes. Number 4 is eating healthy. It's amazing how much our taste buds can change over time as we gradually get used to healthier foods. That does mean going through small periods of discomfort, but it's not bad in little doses. Push yourself to eat wholesome foods. Your body, mind, and soul will thank you. Number 5 is prayer and meditation. We avoid the discomfort of setting time aside to reflect and pray. Start with 5 minutes a day and gradually add to it as you become more comfortable. It's not that hard, it's just a little uncomfortable. Number 6 is waking early. Waking early means you're being a little tired for a little while, but that's not a horrible thing. Learn to get to bed a little earlier, and waking up earlier will become more comfortable. And when I'm referring to getting up early, that's whatever early is for you. Number 7, learning something new. Want to learn something new? That means doing something that you're not used to, which can bring discomfort. Focus on the beneficial results of learning something new and push through your comfort zone. Number 8, reading good books. We tend to avoid simply sitting with a book because we're pulled towards something that's more comfortable, like watching TV or browsing the internet. Books allow you to learn something new and go in places in your mind that is a uniquely your adventure. Number 9 is debt. Most people do not deal with their debt issues because it brings them discomfort. Not dealing with debt only prolongs the pain. Start by listing out your debts and bills and making a simple budget and then sticking to it no matter what the discomfort is on the short term. There are few things in life that are more comfortable and liberating than having no debt. And number 10, new adventures. When you stay within the walls of your comfort zone, you are missing out on new experiences that might bring a little bit of uncomfortableness at first, but can be so beneficial. Discomfort can be the joyful key that opens up everything to you. Now, the primary reason that most people will not push past their discomfort zone is because of fear. Fear can cripple us, and within the Bible, there are over 350 instances where we are encouraged not to be afraid. One of those verses is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10, where God tells us, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." With that recap, let's learn the lessons from our hike today to be comfortable with our discomfort. Tomorrow we will explore a new trail and learn what personal responsibility means. So encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. As we take this trek together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.